What's going on, everyone? We are back with another rebuild, and for today we are rebuilding the Houston Rockets. I want to say it was like 2 nights ago maybe that they got eliminated by the Lakers in 5, and they looked terrible through that series. Westbrook's past his prime. He's past his prime. His shooting efficiency is terrible. You know, you had 3 or 4 seasons ago when he was an MVP, he was at the top of his game. His shooting efficiencies were actually really good. But they were just terrible. His 3-point shot is god-awful, worse than it's ever been, in my opinion. So yeah, we're gonna work to rework this Rockets team. We have to deal with the firing of Mike D'Antoni. So let's get to that. I know they don't have a pick, but we are gonna fire him. We are just gonna take Michael Stauffer, head scout. Let's get James Graham. I don't really care. This doesn't matter too much. And he's not going to sign. Of course he rejects. Let's just go Jacob Underwood then. All right, he signed. What was I going to say? Yeah, James Harden's playstyle doesn't lead to a championship. It just does not. Kobe said it himself. This whole ISO super ball dominant play style where it's basically it lives and dies on James Harden. It's like if he's having a bad night, there's no chance Houston's gonna win. If no one can hit their shots around James Harden, they're gonna lose. It's not really team play, and Kobe doesn't think it's gonna lead to a championship. So we're reworking that. We don't have Mike D'Antoni, so we are going to play a different play style. I'm probably going to look to move Westbrook. I was a believer that Westbrook could lead to a championship. I thought he was a fantastic player, but he's past his prime now, and I don't think he's the guy. I don't think we need another dominant guard next to James Harden. I think, you know, we can get just a good defensive guard next to James Harden, and then get a guy who can get a big guy who can work in the pick and roll, who's also a good defender, maybe like Mitchell Robinson. I know his contract's very cheap, so I'll see what I can get, if I can get him, and I'll see what I can get for Westbrook. Alright, so the Spurs are rebuilding. They don't have DeRozan anymore, but they do have DeJounte Murray, Andre Drummond. DeJounte Murray, I mean, for a guy like Westbrook, they might give him up. Andre Drummond, I think he's a dude who could just be traded. You know, he's got a high contract. He's not that great of a center. You know, he can rebound. That's about it. But I know in 2K he's really good. But yeah, he's just a good defensive center that we can put alongside James Harden and them. Yeah, I'm just looking to move Russell Westbrook. I do want to keep it semi-realistic as far as this rebuild, and I don't see why the Spurs wouldn't make a trade similar to this. Yeah, they do like what they have as far as this trade, but yeah, that's what I thought. I felt like this trade would require some draft picks. Didn't think it was going to be that hard. Let's see if 2 seconds and the first gets it done. Let's try one more second. No. Let's throw another first in there. I know this proposal would have us spending excessive amount at the shooting guard position for my liking. Let's throw a couple more seconds in there. Okay, so we got it done. So the team is now DeJounte Murray, who again is that great defensive guard next to James Harden. I mean, his offense is really good. His perimeter defense is so good. Right now we have KCP at the 3. Probably going to move Rocco to the 3. Andre Drummond at the 5. And then we're going to need someone else for the 4. Alright, PJ Washington is actually a guy I would really like. We do have Robert Covington and Andre Drummond, who can definitely pick up for PJ Washington's lack of offense, and then we probably do need a stretch for next to Andre Drummond just because he can't space the floor at all. So I do think that would be really nice. I want to see if they just have a counter offer of Dejounte Murray. Hell no. Let's see if they have anything there. No, they don't. See if we have another player that we could just throw in. I would like KCP for off the bench. Chris Clement. I guess if we have PJ Tucker, we don't need KCP for off the bench. The Hornets would acquire 1 mil too much. So let's just take a trash player. Cody Martin. All right. Let's throw a couple seconds in there. I don't know if PJ Washington is worth a first. I will throw a first in. Oof, do I throw a first in? And some seconds. And let's see if that gets it done. I'm definitely not throwing 2 firsts in. But if we can't get this done. Okay, so we got it done. So starting lineup looks all set with Dejounte Murray, James Harden, Robert Covington, PJ, and Andre. And off the bench, I do like PJ Tucker still. We definitely need big men off the bench. Probably big men and then maybe a point guard. Yeah, Chris Clemens doesn't play point guard, and he's 5'9", so I do not even want him on the team. I do not want Chris Clemens on the team. Holy crap. Defensively, he's bad. Offensively, he's not amazing. If he was like Isaiah Thomas offensively, then sure, we could keep him, but since he's not, I do not want him. So yeah, we gotta work at getting a center, really, because PJ Tucker can play power forward, and then a point guard. All right, so the Knicks want to make this trade. Daniel Gafford and a first for Mitchell Robinson. How can I turn that down? It does give Knicks another first round pick. Would they give up Mitchell Robinson though? What does the team look? What do they look like? If they're not contending yet, if they're not even close, they have Steven Adams, Julius Randle. They don't even have RJ Barrett anymore. Oh my God. Dude, 2K is so messed up until they figure out, until they can make the actual free agent class correct, because they have like 2 years worth of free agents because they had to just restart the season. Like they just repeated the same season. Until they do that, 2K rebuilding is going to be really weird, because this team is not competing for a long time. Yeah, this team is doo-doo. So I'm fine making this trade. I'm assuming they're just stocking up on first round picks. Alright, so the Kings want to trade Buddy Hield. Give him Eric Gordon, Bruno Fernando in a second, also William Howard. I like that. We got some more shooting off the bench. Now we need a point guard who can really defend. And then this team should be set. Alright, I'm going to do this in between my neighbor weed whacking, so it's gonna be really quick. I'm probably gonna start talking really quickly because they're weed whacking, but they stopped for a sec. Probably gonna start off in a second, but this is a trade we're trying to do. We're trying to trade for Patrick Beverly. We're giving up Bobby Portis and Rashawn Holmes, who I both traded for, and they agreed to it. I think this was the last thing that we needed on the team. Let's see what the team's looking like. Dejounte Murray, James Harden, Rocco, PJ Washington, Andre Drummond. I love that starting lineup. Off the bench we have Mitchell Robinson, Buddy Hield, Patrick Beverly, PJ Tucker, and then that's it. Yeah, PJ Tucker can play both the 3 and the 4. I think I have to change that. Nope, he is all good. We're running a 4-man lineup. I think we're all good. System proficiency, we're not doing 7 seconds anymore, that's for sure. I think balance is the way to go. Grit and grind is really bad for James Harden and PJ Washington, and again, we do want to run through James Harden still. All right, it's not really being picked up on the microphone anymore, so I think we might be good, but again, I am still gonna be all right, so we're good. All right, so we are running 7 seconds still. I didn't want to, but it is the system that fits us the best, so we're just gonna have to run it. All right, so we are the 3rd greatest team of all time, going 71-11. Giannis wins MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and we do win Coach of the Year. James Harden is on the All NBA first team. No one here, no one there, no one there. Dejounte Murray on the All Defensive second team. Our offense was really solid, but it was our defense that was just amazing. Looks like Dejounte Murray is a great fit next to James Harden, also with Robert Covington there, Andre Drummond. All of them made for a fantastic team. As far as player stats, we do have James Harden leading us at 34 points a game. Holy crap. But he healed off the bench with almost 20. Andre Drummond 17, PJ Washington 16, Dejounte Murray almost 16. Mitchell Robinson, Rocco did his thing. Didn't shoot that good still. PJ Washington didn't shoot that good. Dude, this game is so trash. How is PJ Washington shooting less than 28% from 3? Isn't that literally all he does? Corner threes. Well, let's simulate the first round of the playoffs. We do have Portland, who probably have Lillard, McCollum, and Nurkic, and then really nobody else. Everybody else sucks. This should be a sweep. And there we go. We do get the sweep. Damian Lillard did put up 35 in the closeout, but James Harden 31, 12. Drummond 14 boards. Mitchell Robinson 10 boards. DeJounte Murray with that playmaking, really nice. Everybody shot really efficiently. We got Denver in the second round, who have Jamal Murray, Jokic. They have Bobo at power forward. That is a little nerve-wracking, but their bench isn't really that good. Not terrible, but not as good as us. Oh my god, we're down 3-1. Oh my gosh, bro. Simulate with Simcast here, and we do have a very nice lead, and we are going to force a game 6. Simulate with Simcast here. We are up again big after the first half. Oh my gosh. Ooh. It ended up being a little closer than I wanted to, but we did still beat them. We do have game 7 here. Come on, James Harden, you got to take over. They're up after 1. We have a very big second quarter. Nice third quarter, and we're blowing them out now. And we do end up coming back down 3-1. Closeout game here. James Harden put up 31. DeJounte Murray with 12 boards. Holy crap. Andre Drummond with 14 boards. For them, Jokic, Bol both went off, shot very efficiently, but Jamal Murray just had a terrible game, and we were just too much for him. Now we got Phoenix in the conference finals. Simulate the rest of the round. Let's see who they have. I want to look at what our bench is looking like. 83, 82. Okay. They look a lot worse. They still have Ricky Rubio. They have Gordon Hayward now, but their power forward is Gerald Brantley. Holy shit, they're terrible. Oh my gosh, we should sweep them. See how we match up next to them. We beat them at almost every position. The only position we don't beat them at is center, and we tie him at small forward. Simulate game 1, we win. Simulate game 2, we win. Simulate game 3. Oh boy, clean sweep. Knew it. We beat him by 5 in the closeout only. Devin Booker put 40 on us, but James Harden put 40 right back on him. And then yeah, they had a few guys to come out, but we had a lot of guys come out to play. Now we got the Bucks in the finals, who have Vo, Eric Bledsoe, Chris Milton, and Giannis. DiVincenzo. How do they have enough for Vo? 18 mil, 21 mil, 35 mil, 33 mil. We're like 3 seconds away from being done with this video. The weed whacker's going. My controller keeps getting unplugged, and my dog is barking like crazy. Excuse her in the background, but we are going to just simulate real fast, get this done with, because so much is going on right now. We're up 2-0. Let's simulate the round, and we beat them 4-1. There we go. James Harden files MVP with 41 points a game. Holy crap! I need to look at these box scores, bro. 44 in game 5. All right, James. Yeah, here we go. James Harden, 37, 41. Then he got 50, 33, and then what was it? 44. There you guys go. That was the Rockets rebuild. Oh my gosh, this is what the final team looked like. Hope you guys enjoyed. Dude, weed whacker is going. I need to take my dog out. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Peace.